Sky looking strong, a little bit less so as is this Urán has struck out for glory. An interesting development here, but perhaps not unexpected as the Sky team get going and are putting it up to the Astana squad. Vincenzo Nibali a little bit underrepresented at the front of the group. So now a decision to be made for Vincenzo Nibali, because Rigoberto Urán is a very, very strong rider and a very, very serious contender, remember, for overall victory. Urán looking good at the moment, Sean.
Yes, looking comfortable, and you know, he's going at a good pace. They pulled out a nice advantage, but he's not giving it 100%. You can see the way he's riding, the way he's looking there, and I know he will just have to keep on making the pace, not allow him to take too much of an advantage. That's what they've got to do within Astana.
Urán looks, well, he almost looks like a man waiting for the bus. He looks very, very controlled, doesn't he? He looks quite comfortable at the moment. Has he decided to throttle back? No, he's pushing on. This is the front of the race with Rigoberto Urán. His advantage now less than half a minute. Domenico Pozzovivo of AG2R is attempting to chase him down. You just got a shot of him there. Pozzovivo holding a narrow advantage over what's left of the leaders group, with Vincenzo Nibali chasing hard as his teammate Rigoberto Urán heading towards the finish. It's been a wonderful performance from him, sent out front, and he was equal to the job, and now he's in a position almost to coast to the finish line, as this group of favourites will jockey for position because there are bonus seconds on offer, and Vincenzo Nibali fancies some of those. Nibali has got a gap, and he's going to take more than bonus seconds, could well take a couple of extra seconds for GC as well, as Urán grimaces and makes the final push in this final slope towards Alto Piano del Montasio. It's been an absolutely stellar performance by the man from Colombia, the man from the Sky Pro Cycling team, as he looks over his right shoulder and sees no rider within sight. He'll push all the way to the line for the general classification time, but inside the final 100 meters, out of the saddle, time to zip up the jersey and put his arm in the air. Stage victory goes to Rigoberto Urán.
That's where Gilbert was needed, right there. You see that hesitation? Yeah. Van Avermaet can't go because Gilbert's nowhere around. What if Van Avermaet had Gilbert closer, maybe he could have taken it up right there and closed the gap. But that was dead legs chasing fresh legs, and that was the difference. And that was the gap opened up, and that was what was needed to win this race. Again, Gilbert still sitting back, sprinting for himself. Van Avermaet sprinting for himself. That's not going to get it done in world cycling. So Ulysses coming up the side. He was kind of freelancing himself. Mollema, to his credit, pulled the trigger at 250 meters to go. You know, that wasn't really going to win him the sprint, but at least he tried. Slagter's on his wheel, Ulysses. And then Gilbert goes, and Matthews kicks out from about 7th, 8th wheel to win the bunch sprint quite handily, actually, over Christoph. But it was just too little, too late. Urán with about 2 bike lengths clear to take the win here in Quebec City. Almost like a Vauclair, a little bit later even.
A group of 7 rose to the top. This group included Froome, Aru, Bardet, Martin, Fuglsang, Urán and Porte. On the descent, there is a terrible crash for Porte and Martin. Porte is forced to abandon. Ahead, Warren Barguil is solo. But Romain Bardet uses his descending skills and catches Barguil. Then he races clear. Bardet gives his all, but he is caught 5 kilometers from the finishing line. In front of a huge crowd, 6 fight out for the win. Urán is stuck in 1 gear. all give their all, bar Guy and Urán, who throw their bikes to the line in a photo finish. Urán wins the stage.
Here comes Aru, he's going over the left-hand side of the road. This is a big pickup by him, who's going to get on his back wheel. Almost instantaneously, it's some of our minor players here, but Giovanni Visconti will not think of himself as certainly as one of those. And likewise, Bernal, I think it is, that's just digging in for Androni Zydemek. As you can see, Aru, well, he went long in the Italian Championships. He's going to have to go very, very long today. This is to wind in Rulli Mollard, but that's allowing off the leash Pinot, who hasn't responded just yet. They're going to have to do something if they're going to catch guys like this. Quality will out. That's precisely what we're seeing right now. Mollard, bridging over to him, I believe, is David Godot. Let's have a look. And he's bringing over Rigoberto Urán, finished third last year. Here we go.
Yeah, from said to you to try and chase this down, but it's Aru that went on the attack. Now he's been distanced by Urán and Godot.
Yeah, it's again Bernal of Androni Zydemek. Good signing for Team Sky, who just beds in, possibly carrying a bit of injuries, and it's Urán and Godot that are going here. Urán just underneath the bridge, and it's getting cagey between these two. You just feel that Rigoberto Urán has refound himself of late. This season has been remarkable for this man, and he still looks well and truly in control. And as we say it, jumping into our mouths goes David Godot. Either of these two could win it. Not sure whether Mikkel Scherel will be one of those as well, as Aru just bridges over to him. Urán is the favourite, I reckon, at a moment such as this, but you can't count out Godot, even though he's been forced to do the duty at the moment. You feel like Urán's got something left. He's checking over his shoulders. He's looking at the gaps. He sees 2.8 kilometres, or knows instinctively that's it. And here he goes. Had to be. He was waiting to impose himself, and now he's doing exactly that. Rigoberto Urán has gone here, and I think this is a winning move.
Yeah, he was testing Godot. He moved over and forced him to do a turn at the front, and Godot accepted, but Urán, third last year, really wants to win this race. Big confidence booster up towards the Io Lombardi and Tour of Lombardy on Saturday, and you know, he looks as if he's riding really, really strongly now.
There is the Flamme Rouge for him, and he will take a left-hand turn in about 500 metres that will bring him to the line. There's the turn that Urán has just taken, and he'll take this on right now. I've got a feeling his back wheel's going down. If it is, then Adam Yates has got himself a golden opportunity here.
Yeah, no, I think they were just showing the gearing he was in, and Adam Yates turns around the corner, but you can just see that Urán is starting to grimace a little bit. This is going to really push Urán all the way, because Adam Yates is slowly coming back, but I don't think he's going to have enough road left.
And here is the man who's got to finish the job right now. It's closing.
Yeah, it's pushing him all the way. Urán has to dig deep now, because Adam Yates is coming ever so slowly to him.
So's Aru. He wants a piece of the day too, in that lipstick red and chrome machine. He's got 300 metres then. This is not all over. We thought it might be. We've had this race has thrown up some great surprises in the past. You can fade on this incline, and right now Rigoberto Urán, can he possibly bring it home? He really is starting to struggle here. 200 metres to go, and Adam Yates is making a real contest of this. Adam Yates tempoing. You can see the man. It's the hare versus the hound at the moment, and here is Urán. Can he possibly hold on? I think he might just. Last little kick up to the Basilica, into the crowd right now. 50 metres to go. It is going to be Rigoberto Urán, with Adam Yates making a proper contest of this. Urán takes it. Good for him, turning third place last year into victory this time.